that time again. Sunday evening, 8:03. Yeah, what's going on, everybody? We're gonna see who's gonna be first in here tonight. Just move me over a little bit. Yeah, now you can see me real good. Let's see who's gonna be in here first tonight. Mm-hmm. Yep. Red with the 20s. What's up, man? I had a lot of stuff going on today, man. We'll get into that in a little while. Yeah. 8:03 today. Oh well. Timothy Fisher, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, who is that? AR Prods 127. What's up, man? How you doing? Got regular Arizona today. Yes, sir. Crazy day. Busy day, Sunday. But I do what we gotta do. Got a late start. Oh, by the way, guys, old girl is man down. I mean, female down. She down again, guys. Water pump this time. So I ordered it. It'll probably, I ain't gonna do no videos on it, you know, because it, like I said, it's an old car. It's 33 years old, so when they rebuilt the engine, they probably didn't put a new water pump on it. So, yeah, that's par for the course. Ain't nothing messed up or nothing, so, you know, like I said, them things will give you warning. So, yeah, you know, yep, I'll probably take her to the shop probably Wednesday or Thursday of this week. But that's minor. Still got out today and did what I had to do. You know, I missed a real good show that I wanted to attend. They said it was about 100 cars there. It was in the Pullman historical district over in Chicago. You know, the Pullman district. You know, with Pullman cars. You know, the porters in the Pullman cars. Yeah, that. Yeah. But anyway, everybody was asking me why I wasn't there, but you know, I went to Motor Cars of Chicago this morning. Hung out with CJ, and I swerved 2 times in the gang, man. It's so funny, man. CJ never beats me to a car show, but he beat me to this one this morning. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, this is crazy. Yep. CJ called me this morning. Hey, Anson, CJ called me this morning at 8:47. I think I returned his call about 9 something. And he asked me where I was at. I said, man, I just got out the bed, man. He said, you coming up here? So I went up there. I had fun. And I just came in from Big Stu. Had his final show, which they, remember I mentioned it last week. They added another show, which was cool. I shot a little bit of video, not much, but because the music bag talk was there. There was a bunch of people there. So, and I saw a car that I ain't seen in a long time, another one, guys. So I gotta review it and see if I want to put it up or not. Also, I went to the Lowrider show yesterday at Navy Pier, and I'm gonna be honest, I was disappointed. Very disappointed. It was some cool cars in there. I shot some video. Y'all will see it, but the threat of them masked Tasmanian devils raiding the place. My science is acting up. Or, you know, that's what I'm going to call them, guys. Them Tasmanian devils, masked Tasmanian devils. The threat of them, you know, invading the show kept a lot of people that would have been there away. Even though they weren't allowed in the building, but still, yeah. I was disappointed. And tickets wasn't even that bad, man. I paid more for parking than I did. The tickets were like $17, $17.50. That wasn't bad. I ended up paying $41 for parking, man. Are you kidding me? Because, you know, Navy Pier don't give you that flat rate like McCormick Place does. When you go to McCormick Place, you have a flat rate. It's like, I think it's like $30 now. Or how you get 12 hours for $30 or $35. I don't remember. But anyway, they don't do that. They go by how long you. Yeah, I don't know what the hourly rate is, but when I punched out of that bad boy, it was $41. I was really upset then because of that. But I mean, it was some kind of unique bills. You know, I mean, it was all right, but it wasn't like last year. Last year, you couldn't even walk in that place, and that's a big arena, man. But like I said, the threat of them Tasmanian devils, it kept a lot of people away, man. It was okay. I got a video. I'm gonna put it up, but I don't know. Still got out. That was yesterday. Like I said, today I went to, guys, you know how y'all be watching CJ videos from motor cars in Chicago? Video is one thing, but you seeing the cars in person, wow. They got some heat up in that place. I saw some stuff today. Whew. Sheesh. Yeah. So I shot a little video of that. Then, like I said, I just got in about 5 minutes ago from Big Stu's last show. It was a lot of cars, but like I said, the DJ wouldn't give me no break, man. So I did what? I gave y'all my usual. I'm trying, man, you know. Hey, Michael Vaughn, you know me, man. Hey, I try to bring y'all that, you know, that's my mission statement, man. Bringing y'all the unusual and the rare. For sometime for me. But I saw a car tonight, though, guys. Woo. Stop me on my tracks again. Yep. I'm going to actually tell you what it is. 68 Caprice, 396 big block, original motor with hideaway headlights. Y'all just let that rest on your palate for a couple of seconds. Pearl white, blue interior. Yeah. Original interior, original motor. Those you don't see. You see Caprices, but you don't see the ones with the factory hideaway headlights. Car came out of South Dakota. I got the whole skivvy on it, man. I was like, whoa, okay. Gotta be different, man. Yeah. Beautiful. One repaint. Yep. Yes, I did. I sure did. I wouldn't have missed that one for the world. Yep, I was there. You'll see the video Wednesday. Yeah, it was nuts. You hear me? It was bananas. I was there. I was in the rental 2.0. I parked around in the back because old girl, she got to go under the knife. She got to see the doctor again. She having problems. No, I was gone. I mean, I left late, but you know, no, I didn't see no burnouts. I saw that revving where that guy was revving up that Lamborghini that wasn't even his. Cause CJ left early. CJ left about I want to say about 12:15. I think I left at I don't know, 1:15 or something. But no, I didn't see them burnouts, man. I don't care nothing, but you know, that all them revving the engines, that's crazy. Oh, that's okay. I mean, it's good content, but you know, I mean, all content ain't good content. All that revving the engines, and you know what's so funny, guys? And me and CJ and Al was standing there talking about this. It's obnoxious as hell, okay? Just revving the motor. Yeah, you got exhaust. And I found out that the guy that was revving the Lamborghini, it wasn't even his car. It was his client's car. I know his client going to be pissed off when he see all these videos because, you know, it was like 30,000 people over there with cameras out. It's gonna be some repercussions behind that. But anyway, when we were standing there talking, once the dude started revving the car, it was like 40 people from the other side of the lot came rushing over there to get it on film. Yeah, but that's crazy, man. And we was holding our ears, man. But you know, matter of fact, Al's Viper is down too. He told me today he got to get motor mounts and a couple of some little front end work. Yeah, it seemed like everybody's car going down, man. But yeah, I got a new water pump ordered. I talked to my tech yesterday, and he told me just let him know. I'll probably drop it off probably Thursday. No, it was. I found out it wasn't even his, and I found out from a reliable source. When that dude, if that dude ever see them videos of that, he is not gonna be happy. Yep. Al's Vipers are going under the knife too. Yep. Guys, these cars are like, gotta fix them. Old girl ain't had no major problems till this season. And it's still not a major problem. The linkage, something that just wore out from age. Okay, water pump, probably from age too. Because when I got the engine rebuilt, they probably just, it's not on the receipt, so they ain't put a new water pump. Well, why would they? But don't forget, I had the car 19 years now. I ain't mad. I still went and got my footage. Still went to 2 car shows today. Couldn't go to the other one because by the time I got out of motor cars, the Pullman show, by the time I got home at 1:30, guys. So the Pullman show was over at 2. So it wouldn't have did me no good to go. But hey, that's one show that I always wanted to go to. But everything happened for a reason. So I ain't even worried about it, man. I ordered my water pump yesterday. Let me see when it's gonna be here. I got some good stuff too. Let me see. When I left, it wasn't no traffic jam. I left, like I said, I think I left at 12:30. Cause CJ and them left a little earlier than that, and he called me probably about. Let's see, what time did he call me? He called me at 2:35. Yep. He called me back at 2:35. I told him I was at home and I was going to this other car show, and I sent him the information, but I don't know if he he didn't come, so it's cool. But yep. Y'all ordered it yesterday. Let me see when it's coming. Delivery. Let's see. I ordered it yesterday, and it says between October 15th and October 17th. So whenever it comes, I'm gonna take it to the shop. I'm gonna drive it up there. I'm just gonna throw some antifreeze in it, because the shop ain't that far from my house, so I don't have to get it towed. But I wouldn't do that and drive it around nowhere. It's a little bitty leak. It ain't even that bad, but I wouldn't chance it. But yep. Oh, it's not even coming from that far. It's coming from LaSalle, Illinois. Yep. U.S. Auto Parts Network, LaSalle, Illinois. So, like I said, it says right here, 15th through the 17th. So I don't actually know when it's coming, but that's pretty good. Order on the 11th. 4 days. That ain't bad. I'll see. You know, but I told him probably Thursday or Friday I'll drop it off. My floor mats came, guys. Oh my God. I got me some new floor mats for old girl, man. I'm gonna let y'all see them in a minute. Wow, they came from Macedonia or some, I don't know, somewhere. I had to pay that little tariff. Man, I mean, the quality, crazy. Yeah. And I got the front and the back. Yeah, and the price wasn't even that bad either. I've been ordering a lot of stuff. I ordered my two Bosch oil filters. I ordered them in a pair online because I can get two online for what I would pay for one. So I use Bosch oil filters. So I just got my oil changed. When did I get my oil changed? Last week. So that was my other filter. So I ordered two already. So I got them. But yeah. Yep. Yep. So it's a Beck. It's made by Beck Arnley. Did I get my who? Get the cocoa mats. What you talking about? Hey man, send that to my Instagram or send it to my phone. You got my number? Or do you got my number? Send it to my Instagram. But yeah, I ordered new floor mat. Hold on, let me grab them. Let y'all see them real quick. They nice, guys. I was shocked. But what I'm gonna do is I messed the driver's side mat up. It got all messed up because getting in and out of the car. The passenger side one is perfect. Hey, babes, what's up? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a piece of carpet. You'll see them. I'm gonna show them to you in a minute. I'm gonna put a mat on top of it so when I'm driving, my feet will never touch it. So then when I get to a car show, I'm gonna take the little mat, put it in the trunk or something. Cause when I was at the judge show, I lost points. I would have had 190. I mean, I would have had 90 out of 100 instead of 87 out of 100. Because they docked me 3 points because the driver's side mat was kind of worn. So, yeah, I would have had 90 out of a possible 100 on a car that's driven. Not a show. It's not considered a show car. I mean, it's just a clean car. But, yeah, let me show you these things, man. They came from Macedonia, guys. They nice. I ain't gonna lie, man. They nice. They wasn't even that expensive either. This the packaging that came out. It's international. Let's see. They got my address all around. Let me see where these things came from. Hold on. I ain't even opened the packing label or nothing. They came in DHL. I want to show y'all where these things came from. They came from Macedonia, I think. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to look it up. Let's see. I got them off eBay. Let's see. Macedonia. The former Yugoslavia. Yep, they came from Macedonia, guys. Yep. Anyway, let me show you. Yeah, this the packaging right here. This long ass package. Y'all see? Okay. Now this one, I don't know what this is. This is probably what I'm gonna put under my feet. This one right here. It has nothing on it. See it? Okay. I don't know, but I already got something to put over it so my feet never touch it. I don't want to get it messed up no more. These are nice, guys. This the back one. Y'all see the AMG? Look at the back. Nice. Y'all see it? This the back one. I got 2 of these for the back. I'll show you the front ones in a minute. This driver's side and passenger side. Back. That's the back one. Okay. The front one. Nice match though, guys. They weren't that expensive either. They were, I ain't gonna tell you, but they were pretty reasonable. This is the driver's one right here. Y'all see the little cutouts? Y'all see the little cutouts right there? See them? Y'all, right there, right there. Yeah. This the driver's side one. And I'm thinking that this right here goes where my foot goes, but I got something to cover up the whole mat. I'm not even gonna mess with it. This is the driver's one, the driver's side. And this long one, see how long it is? I'm gonna scroll it. See how long this one is? This is the passenger side. And they had to fold it, see? They had to fold it right there to get it in the package. But once I stretch it out, I'll be fine. But guys, the quality though, look at the back of it. It's not basket weave, but man, that is really nice. Yep. Yeah, they came, I ordered them, I don't know. They came pretty quick too. So yeah, my other ones, you know, like I said, they were kind of beat up because they old. But I got me some new ones. So I'm good. I'm going to put them in the car when I get it back out the shop. I might even do a little video when I put them in there. But I'm putting something, like I said, I'm putting something over the driver's side so my feet will never touch it when I'm driving. Because the AMG got all messed up over the years. But don't forget, I had the car 19 years now. That's a long time to get in and out. And so it got messed up. And like I said, they deducted points from that. So, yeah, I got me some new floor mats. So, I'm good. Yeah, they came from Macedonia, guys. That's crazy. Yep. Let me pull y'all in a little closer. Yep. So, yep. But like I said, I got the water pump on order. I'll see when it gets here. Then I'm going to drop it off at the shop. And I already talked to my service writer. I'm not coming through the door where they check you in there because I don't want that coolant dripping the mess they flow up. So I'm going to park it around in the back by my technician's stall is right by the back door. So I'll just park it back there, give them the key. They'll write it up. You know, they're going to write up, check for a coolant leak. And then whatever, then he going to do what he got to do. So, yeah. But yeah, the floor mats I'm happy with. They really nice. Really nice. Nice quality. They weren't even that bad, guys. Under $100. So. And the water pump, I got $17. They had a $17 off coupon. So I got the water pump for $175. I'm thinking. Let me see. How much did I pay for that? It was $192, and I paid. No, I didn't. Let's see. And I paid $174. $174.56. That's what I paid for it. Because they had a coupon. Yep. Because originally it was $190 something. They had a coupon. So coupon was $17.99. So I saved a little bit. That's cool. Always when you buying stuff, you always save a little bit. Yeah, because it was actually $190 something. The initial price was $192. Then they knocked off the $17 coupon. So, yeah, the coupon. So that's cool. Ain't bad. It's good quality. I got the top of the line. You know, Beck Only is a good company. Look it up. They make great. They make good OEM parts. And my mechanic asked me what did I get, and I told him. He said, "Yeah, you good." So ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. Like I said, in 19 years and a couple of things, you know, in the last couple of months, you know, but it's nothing major. Engine still good, transmission still good, all the rest of that. So I ain't even worried about the rest of it. You know, it's like when the bushings on the transmission messed up. That was minor. Same thing with this, just a water pump alternators, all that. That's little stuff. That's nothing major. Anything they can go out anytime. But I usually don't have to change parts on none of my cars, man. The original rental, man. I ain't did nothing. Only like I said before, only major money I spent on that car in 10 years. I had that car 10 years. Was the timing belt, and that was 3 times $500, $1,500 in 10 years. That's nothing as far as maintenance. I mean, major maintenance. That's nothing. So, and I had that car 19 years. Since I got the engine, this the first stuff that I've done to the car since I got the engine rebuilt in 2011. For real. I've done nothing. I changed the plugs a couple of times, but I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying. Still got the original air conditioning compressor on it. The air's still cold. You know, just little stuff. I changed the blower fan myself, saved some money. I put a new radiator in it, new air conditioner condenser. I did that myself. Lawsuit, I was looking for you today, man. Why wasn't you out in motor cars, man? I was out there with CJ and them this morning. I thought I was going to see you. Yep, I thought I was going to see you, man. But it was early. It started at 9. And CJ and them was out there early. When he called me, he was already out there. I said, man, this the first time since I knowed you that you beat me to a car meet. I got out there about 10:30. Because it's about 53 minutes from me. So I got there about 10:30. Oh, okay. Okay, Lawsuit. I figured you was going to be there. That place is amazing, man. And they just blew up. They've been there like 2 years, 2.5 years, and they clowning like that, man. They got some. Whew. But like I said, seeing it on other people's video and you actually getting it on, seeing it yourself, whew, it's a different animal, man. Yeah, Lawsuit doing his thing, man. Yeah, man, it's crazy. So I made a little contact. So now I'm gonna be able to go up there and film. Yep. So, you know, cause they don't, you know, yeah. So I made a little contact while I was there. Yep. Young lady that worked there. You know the young lady that CJ always talked to? Hey, what's up, Lefty? Yeah, you know the young lady that CJ always asked her, did she sell anything today? Yeah, I got a car right here. So we had a little conversation. I showed pictures of my car. She said, hey, Taurus. She said, I love to see it. I said, well, it's broke right now, but I'm going to call you and I'm going to bring it up there. And, you know, yeah. She gave me her cell number and everything. So, yeah, she doing her thing, man. So, yeah. Like I say, man, you make, you know, these connections when you go to these dealerships so you can always go back. But man, I swear to God, I was looking for Lawsuit, man. That's my partner in crime, man. But sometimes you can't make everything, man. But you know, if you doing business is business. family is before everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was this the second one. I remember the one last year. Mr. 75 and all everybody was up there. It was a lot of it was good. It was good. I parked almost in the same spot I parked in last year when me and Stunner went. Me and Stunner went together last year. We parked in the back. So ran into some people that I knew, met some new people. You know, man said, "Me watch you on YouTube." I say, "I appreciate it. I got some new subscribers actually up there and at the other show." Let me see. Let's see. I'll tell y'all where I'm at now. Let's see. I got 4 new subscribers today. So I was at 6,191. Now I'm at. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. He always go to that. So I'm at 6,195 right now. So, oh yeah. So I'm good. Yep. Yep. So how'd y'all like that late night event at the garage store? That was kind of cool, man. That's my first time ever going to a late night show, except for the one today. This one started at 4, but that one started at 6. And I thought it was pretty cool. I shot a little video. It wasn't really that long. You know, Jim at the garage store, that's my buddy. So that one and the other video this week. Oh, how y'all like the golf course? Golf course was busting. Oh my. Man, like I say. Oh, was he? Okay. The golf course, man. First time ever with old girl on a golf course, man. That's crazy. Yep. So that was a good video too. But yeah. So, like I say, went to the supercar Saturday closer. Went to the one on the golf course. Then I went to the one that, yeah. Oh yeah, wait, the golf course was nuts, man. Like I say, y'all seen the tee balls on it, man? That was crazy. Yep. Oh, the McLaren, yeah. 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 It was but when dude pulled up with the cut wide body Cullinan and the Phantom, that was crazy, man. And like I say, he the one that owns the guy with the wide body. Is the one with he owns the Liberty Walk Huracan that everybody love. He a young dude. He got his own business. Oh yeah, he clowning. Them wheels is hard. Those wheels are stupid, and he got his own logo on them too. Man, Paul clowning, man. He finna make some money off them, man. Yep. But that's paint. I thought that was a wrap. That's paint, and he got the duckbill spoiler on the back. That duckbill, first time I ever seen that. Lawsuit, they was at Motor Cars today. They had their second annual Cars and Coffee. No, I don't even know what that is. Only. Oh, look at CJ. I'm fired. What up, CJ? I gotta make you a moderator. I gotta add CJ as a moderator. All right, CJ, you are officially a member of the Fish Gang, but you a member anyway. CJ just said I'm fired, guys. Yeah, that was the one you and CJ went to. Yes, CJ, I made you a moderator. I forgot to do it last time you snuck in here. But you top dog. So, yeah. Yeah, Lawsuit, it was at Motor Cars. I had fun, man. Whew. Now I know what CJ talking about. Hey, now I know what CJ talking about. They got some. Oh my God, that's all I can say about that dealership. Oh my, I thought Chicago Motor Cars had some stuff. Shit, they can't. Hey CJ, I ain't fired. You can't fire me. Oh man, no. CJ my guy though, man. But yeah, they got some heat up there, boy. It was 10 C706s in a row. 10. They got a bunch. I was like, that Brabus that CJ showed, it's on my video. That thing's stupid. Stupid. You hear me? Black with the NBA basketball interior. That one, and they got a Brabus big body Benz outside, black with blue interior. Never seen nothing like that before. They got some serious. They got some serious cars up there, and they came out of nowhere. They only been there like 2.5 years. They clowning. They seriously clowning, man. But like I said, I had fun though. I had fun. Got me a good little video. But wow, they got Gallardos. They got everything. Anything you want, high end, they got it. Porsches, BMWs, G-Wagon. They had a 4x4 squared up there too. The big boy. Oh, they also had a ZR1, the brand new one. I got a chance to see that for the first time. But who gonna pay that much money for a Corvette? Nah, nobody. Oh, CJ, you can't fire me. I quit. Angela told me to tell you that. I'm just messing with you, man. But yeah, it was everybody said hi. But yeah, man, it was yeah, last year I went to the first one they had. This one was bigger. There's more people at this one. It's crazy. They clowning, man. And they such cool people, man, you know. So, but the only thing, like I said, all that rev in that engine, that was just obnoxious. I didn't like that at all. And it was babies out there, little kids, man. That probably hurt their eardrums. One of my guys was there with his daughter, man. And I said, man, you should have brought her earmuffs and stuff. But he wasn't expecting all of that. But, you know. But I had fun, though. Got to see some stuff. And they had cars all outside, too. And they just opened another dealership. I found out that just sells regular cars. It's a Mitsubishi dealership. They sell they sell like Benzes and stuff up, you know, regular, you know. But yeah, they got 2 dealerships now. That was quick. That was quick. But like I said, when you clowning, you clowning. Yep. So, yep. Had a good day. Hey CJ, I thought you was coming out to the one I sent you, man. You didn't feel like driving that far. It was packed, man. Bag Talk was out there. He had the Landau out there. Yeah. Yeah, I had sent CJ the info on the one I just came from. Because he said he wanted to find something to do. But it's a little ride, so. But yeah, guys, season coming to an end, man. It's still gonna be a couple of things in October, but you know the season winding down now. Maybe something in October, November. Then you know next year, in March, the first weekend in March is Tuna Galleria, so you know I'll be there. I have not missed that show, and I don't know how many years. I always go to the Tuna Gallery just to go, man. Just to hang out, just to have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's an indoor show. It's, you know, y'all remember CJ brought the Welto and he drove it there too. And all that mess, that little sloppiness that we had to drive our cars, you know, through to get there. But I go to that show every year. Boost season is here. Yeah, but yeah. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to that, man. Actually, guys, this is so funny. The World of Wheels is is downstairs, and the Tuna Gallery is upstairs. The World of Wheel one's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and the Tuna Gallery is one day on Saturday. I saw they already taking applications the for the World of Wheels already. For real, that's crazy. Well, as soon as I post for the Tuna Gallery, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna put mine in and get it out the way. Yep. So yep. So you know how that go. Get it early bird get the worm. So like I say, man, I had a good day, man. I had fun. Saw some incredible cars. I don't know, man. That's they just all I can say is, man, they doing the damn thing over there. But so yeah, we'll see. I got to get back over to Chicago Motor Cars too. I got to get over there to the one in Naperville because I was talking to one of the guys at the I don't know lawsuit when I was at that new storage facility. I was talking to one of the guys who worked there. He said they got a Mercedes that he wanted me to see. So they haven't posted it yet, but he showed me pictures of it. It's nice like mine. So I'm gonna probably hit him up maybe Tuesday, try to ride out there and check it out. Cause he getting ready to go back to Arizona anyway. He just here for the summer, and then works at Chicago Motor Cars, the one in Naperville by Iron Gate. Then him and his wife go back to Arizona. So he showed me pictures. When if they let me film it, I just do something, let y'all see it. No, I do not, Angela. I don't eat pork at all. I eat beef and chicken. No pork. Never. Never. Read your Bible. You ain't supposed to eat that stuff. No, I just never, I don't indulge. So, nope. But, hey, New York, what up? Hey, man, what's wrong, man? You too busy? New York usually call me, guys. I used to talk to New York 2-3 times a week, man. I ain't heard from that dude in 6 months. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. That's my man. He say he finna bring the podcast back. So we'll see. I know you have, man. Last time I talked to you, you told me what all stuff you had going on. Man, everybody grinding, man. Everybody grinding. Like winter time coming. Only time y'all gonna see me is on Sundays during the winter, guys. Unless I go to one of the dealerships. But I gotta go back out to my boy Rami's. I gotta go back out there, man. I gotta go back out there. Holla at my boy. November. Oh, okay. I'll be there. I'll be there. You know that. But yeah, I still gotta start hitting my dealerships up because it's finna get cold and I hope not too much snow, but it's finna get cold. The weather finna change. But I don't know. We might, like I said, they say it's supposed to warm up next week, back in the 70s. This is October. That's crazy. As long as we don't get, like I always say, we get snow before Thanksgiving, we're gonna have a rough winter. But if we don't, then you know, it's 60 right now. Let's see. Oh wow, it's supposed to be 70. It's supposed to be 74 Monday, 69 Tuesday. Okay. 64 Wednesday, 67 Thursday, 76 Friday. Wow. Oh, you didn't get them, Angelo? Okay. Yeah. So, yep. It's supposed to rain next Saturday. So we'll see. We'll see how it go. Sometime we get good wet weather around it. We'd had a good summer. Remember a couple of summers ago it rained all the time. It rained out a lot of stuff. It was so many, it was like 5 different car shows today, guys. 5. You had Motor Cars of Chicago. You had Hotchman Fabrication. They had a show. You had Big Stu had his show. You had Cold Brews and Coffee and Loud. You know, I go there all the time. They had that one today. And Pullman. That's 5 shows in one day on the same day. Yep. The Loud show, I love Cold Brews and Coffee. Every time I go there, I see something I ain't never seen before. Y'all know that's one of my favorite little car events to go to. But I had to go to Motor Cars, man. So. Oh, Northbrook Cars. Well, I know of those 5 for sure. But I'm kind of hurt that I couldn't make Pullman, but I ain't gonna worry about it. You know, that's a historic area too. You know. But stuff happens. But still got out there and got my footage. Like I said, if you want to see some of the cars before the video drop, I did an Instagram video of the Lowrider show too, because I'm not sure if YouTube gonna let me put my video up. If it's too much copyright, I won't put it up, because I'd have to do too much B-roll. But I don't even let me tell y'all how long it is. I did since it was that nice. It was an alright show. I did Instagram and a YouTube. Let's see, how long is it? I got 98 views on it. Let me see, how long is it? I don't even know how long it is. But like I said, it was okay, but it's just that, it was a lot of people that was worried about, that other stuff going on. That's why I didn't show up. It was like I said, it wasn't big as last year, but it was still. So I did 3 car shows in 2 days. I said wind it down, man. But I was mad about the parking in the Navy Pier. The parking in the Navy Pier is out of control, man. Out of control. Well, when I put my parking ticket in there and it said $41, I was like, damn, I ain't been there that long. I don't even know what the hourly rate is, guys. But like I said, if you want to see a little bit, I just got some of the cars, because with Instagram, music don't matter unless you walk right up next to it. So, but it's on my Instagram. If you are not already, follow me on Instagram. It's Master Detailers, all one word, on Instagram. Yeah, I got that. I got that app. Let me see. I think I got it. I got an app in here for parking. Yeah, I got it in here. Yep. But it's okay. I ain't worried about it. So, I'm cool. Gotta do what you gotta do. So, but CJ laughing. Oh man. Hey CJ, I reached out. I'm gonna reach out to your boy tomorrow and see what's going on with what we talked about. So ain't nobody's business on here, but yeah, I'm gonna hit him up tomorrow, and I'll get back to you about that tomorrow too. So, yep. All right, and I got you. But like I say, man, season winding down. On B said I'm fired. No, I quit. We was talking about that last week. Oh man. Yep. Yep. But I'm cool though, man. I had a great summer, man. I did. I had a phenomenal summer, man. I gotta look at the calendar like I did last year. I think I went to 23 car shows last year. I think I'm over 30 this year. I got them all on the calendar anyway. The ones I went to, I always highlight them. I've been somewhere everywhere, guys. Y'all know I did an oil change already, so that's 5,000 miles just this summer. And I just did my oil change. And we had a good summer because we didn't have a lot of rain. A lot of stuff didn't get rained out like it did last year. We had way more rain last summer than we had this summer. We had some good rain, but it ain't like car shows was getting... New York, you crazy. Yeah, but, hey, what can I say? I had a good summer, man. I had a good summer. Um, Went to a lot of different places, unexpected, like the new car facility I rode out there, the golf course thing, the farm thing was off the chain. CJ shut it down when they came. It was crazy. That was a good show. It was a lot of cars there. They had, that. Then the one at the harbor, number 4. That was a good show. That was a pretty good one. Then it rained at the end of that one, but I was already gone when it started raining. But like I say, man, I've been to a whole lot of nice places, man. So I'm blessed for that. But CJ got invited to the golf course one, but he went fishing, and that's his piece. So I called him and asked him did he want to come, but he said he had already was gonna go fishing. And I know that's him time. So yeah, he got an invitation, but you got to get your piece, man. Yeah, I heard they did have a lowrider show out there, but I wasn't driving all the way out there for that. Only reason I went to the lowrider show is just to give y'all some different content, man. That's out my out my comfort zone. Hey Joe Brown, what's up? Hey Joe said that Pullman had about 100 cars, and it's in this historical area. I know it was nice, man, but like I said, I couldn't do both. Yeah, that's my list right there. Yeah, New York, whatever, man. But like I say, man, I'm gonna probably around my birthday, I'm gonna get the calendar out and see how many car shows how many car events I went to this year. I think I did 23 last year, which was pretty good. I know I'm way over that I actually went to, because I highlight all the ones that y'all know I've been rolling, man. I've been bringing y'all some crazy content, man. Different kind of cars. Oh, like I mentioned earlier in the video, that Caprice. Wait till you see this. This car's, man. That's only second one of them I ever seen in my whole life. With the hideaway headlight, the factory hideaway headlights, and the big block, factory big block from the factory. Yep. Beautiful car. Beautiful car. 68 Caprice. 396 big block. AC car. The rims gonna really get you. You wait till you see the video. I don't know if YouTube gonna let me do that one, cause copyright. Oh yeah, yeah, I'll be there. I went to Birdie the last 2 years. I had fun. It was kind of chilly, but yep. I always take a toy or something to the toy drive. I always do that. As long as there ain't no snow on the ground, I'll drive old girl. But if it's bad outside, I ain't driving it. But I went last year. I shot a video. It was cool. Then they make the drive from from the loop, from the north loop down from there to yeah. I did that the last 2 years. Yep. Toy drive is cool. I get a couple toys. But y'all remember a couple years ago, I took my brother with me, man. I took Stunner with me, remember? Yep. So, I miss him being around, man. We all talked about that, man. It ain't the same around here in the summertime if he ain't around, man. But he in Miami doing his thing, so you can't mess with progress, people. I mean, everybody grinding, and CJ say this all the time. And I ain't saying this just cause he in here, but he said a lot of stuff that's real, man. He said everybody gotta forge their own path. I can show you what to do, but you gotta grind for it. So there you go. Everybody gotta find their own niche, man. So, and you gotta run with it. Yeah, thank you, Answer. I'm glad. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, you gotta grind for it, man. You gotta do your own thing, man. He ain't holding nobody's hand. He ain't doing nothing. I got presented with an opportunity, him and Stunner. So this is what I do. I'm having fun with them. I'm really enjoying my time on YouTube. I always say it's about the partnerships and the relationships you make. Because a lot of people that I've met since I started YouTube, I never would have met them if I wasn't doing YouTube. So that's just the way of the world right there. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta I always say you gotta get in where you fit in. That's the way I put it. So I'm trying, man. Like I said, I love doing what I do. I'm always doing something. I might start giving y'all some more detailing videos, maybe. I don't know, before and after. I don't know. They're going to be short, though. But I ain't got time to put no tripod up and y'all watch me detail a car. Heck no. Hey, Philly, she cool. She all right tonight. But you know what I'm saying? But I ain't got time for all that. But if it's something cool that I'm doing, like that Ranger pickup, that's a rare car. It's all custom. That car was all custom. The hood was off a Mustang. The interior was out of Eddie Bauer. It was a custom car. So I just thought I'd let y'all see, but like a regular Hyundai or something like that, I ain't got time for all that. But I still do my detailing here and there. Somebody call me. I still do what I do. So, but that's it. Anybody y'all need my assistance? Let me know. I got you. So, it's just like I said this before and I say it again. YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. And whatever you put in, that's what you get out. And that's just keeping it real. Yeah, you do. Yep, I know. or some drama. You know, it's always something crazy or some drama. Yeah, them Steelers. I'm gonna see what my Bears gonna do tomorrow night. Yeah, yep. My Steelers rolling this year, guys. I'm happy. You know, but you know, I like those are my two teams, the Bears and the Steelers. I've been a Steeler fan since I was in high school, back in the '70s. On V, you know, I was thinking about that, but I did. Hey, look, this is crazy. Remember when I did that? How to do headlights with the McGuire? I mean, with the aluminum polish. Some dude did the same video. He got all them damn views. I ain't getting no views. I mean, I got a few, but man, and I did the exact same thing he did. But you know what? I don't care. I put up videos. I done had some big videos, guys. Some, I mean, numbers crazy. And I had some that ain't crazy. But I'm still going to put them up. Whether they get watched or not. It's consistency, guys. CJ preached that all the time. Consistency. So, summertime, you get a live on Sunday, video on Wednesday, video on Friday. Sometimes it's just short now. Even though you don't make as much money, it brings a lot of eyeballs to your channel. So if I don't have a video, then I got some shorts that y'all ain't never seen that I can always throw in on Friday. See what I'm saying? But I just want to be consistent. But I'm just, like I said, I'm just having fun, guys. I make a couple of dollars. It ain't, you know, it don't pay no bills or nothing, but, you know, I'm just having fun. Having fun. That's all it is. It's fun for me. You know, I'm retired and, you know, just doing my thing, man. Just having fun, hanging out. You know? So. But like I said, the Lowrider show was a real disappointment for me this year. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 6.5. For real. Because last year you couldn't even it was so many cars you couldn't even hardly walk in there. And they could have got another, I'd say 75 to 100 cars in there. Seriously. It was that much room. But we all know why it, you know, why it went down like that. It was still a good event, but I was disappointed. I was disappointed. It was some real nice, unique, you know, lowrider bills that I got. You'll see them if you watch the Instagram video. You'll see. I had never seen a Lincoln Continental lowrider before. It's one in there, very nice. Yep, Lincoln Continental, OG Lincoln. Yeah, never seen one. Not a lowrider. Sitting on the ground, one of them in there. So, you know, like I say, you always see something that you ain't never seen at every car show. It's always a unicorn. Yeah, that's why. Because it last year, all the years that I ever went, it was so many cars in there that you couldn't even walk. Oh yeah, I ain't never missing that. I'm trying to get CJ to come to that. And my favorite part of that is the barn finds, guys. I'm telling y'all know the barn finds and the bicycles. Cause man, it was some nice bicycles and 3-wheelers at the lowrider show. Wait till you see the video. It was actually a 3-wheel bike with exhaust tips on it. Never seen that before in my life. I always tell you, I always see stuff I ain't never seen. Seriously. A 3-wheel bicycle with exhaust tips. Never seen that before. And y'all want to know? IS had his bike in there. I don't know if he won anything, but it was some real nice bikes in there. Few motorcycles, but a lot of bikes. But yep. But that's why I love. I like seeing stuff that I ain't never seen before. Man, y'all know I've been around here a while. But that's what I love, seeing different, different stuff. Cars that you ain't seen, or bills that you haven't seen. That's what I love, man. So, you know, that's what it's all about, man. But all in all, it was pretty cool. Come on, man. Oh man, I appreciate you, man. But like I say, man, the only thing I hate about the way my style is, I'm a narrator. So, most time when people do go to car shows, they just be rolling because of the music. But I want to tell you what you're looking at so you be able to know, damn, that's that or that's that. So I had to be, you know, specific. If you notice the video from Midwest Fest, the VIP room, I had to put some music over it because of copyright. But the rest of the video, they ain't even copyright. They ain't even, and we was all talking about that. Me, CJ, all of us was talking about that. But I noticed, and I said this before, when you think you're gonna get copyrighted, you don't. And when you don't think you're gonna get, when you do think you're gonna get copyrighted, you don't. And then when you think you're gonna get copyrighted, you do. But like I said, that was the only part. I had to put music over, but you could still hear me talking. Because the Midwest Fest, it was some heat up there too. That's number 9. I have not missed the Midwest Fest since it started. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm finna give me some mics anyway. That's my next thing. I'm gonna give me some mics. That's what I'm saying. That's Angela. That's why I do it the way I do it. Cause that black car that was in Midwest Fest, that was a Buick Invicta. Y'all would have never known what that was. Unless I told you. That's what I'm saying. But I'm finna give me some mics anyway. That's my next thing I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get the ones with the magnet so I can just clip it right there or whatever. And but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to find a long handle and put or buy a mic like that. Oh yeah, I seen them. I already know the ones I'm getting. I already know the one. I've been doing my research, man. I've been talking to some other people. I know the ones I'm getting. But I want like a regular mic about maybe that long so I can carry it. Then if I do an interview, because I like to talk to people about their cars, I just give them the mic. I know I get 2, but I'm just saying I don't want it to look like how the people be holding that looks ghetto to me. I don't like that. How they be holding a little mic. So what I'm gonna try to do is find an extension mic, like a regular microphone, but not too long. Yeah, just the handle. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Yep, yep, yep. So that's coming. You gotta invest in yourself, man. Pour back into your channel. Yeah, yeah. I don't like when they talking on that little tiny mic. That looks real ghetto to me, man. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look and see can I find a handle, and then put the other mic, a Rode mic. There you go. Thanks, Cars and Coffee TV. And then put the other one in there, and I'll just be able to turn it on. That way, if I do an interview, I can give them the mic. Yep, it's coming. You got all that stuff? Okay. You got to get with me on that, because that's what I want to do. Yep. But like I said, I know how to B-roll stuff. I mean, I do know how to do a few things. I know how to edit, know how to do all that, but I'd rather not. That's why when you go to I always say this, when you go to the meets on the other side of the fence, ain't no music. Nobody blasting, no DJ or nothing. Or if you tell the DJ to turn the music down, they will. Remember the garage store video? Y'all see it? I didn't cut that out. Remember I went to the door and say he playing the music, and then the next time Next time the video came back on, and then Jim even said it. I'd already talked to him already. But you know what? When we go out of town, though, it's different because when we went to North Carolina, me, CJ, Stunner, Mr. 75, when we went to South Carolina, man, the DJ announced it. He said, I'm turning the music off for 30 minutes so everybody can get their footage. That should be mandatory at every show, especially if it's YouTubers there and they know they there. They turn the music off. Everybody went and got their videos. That was cool, you know. But that should be mandatory, I think, at every car event, man. Yeah, you gotta have a DJ to, create atmosphere. But when it comes to, I mean, like I said, everybody, they'll B-roll, they'll do whatever they gotta do. So but that's not me. But I had to deal with it the way I gotta deal with it. So, it is what it is. So I've been pretty blessed. I B-rolled some stuff. And it was so funny. The first time I did it, everybody was in the comment section, Catfish know how to put music over the bit. And you think I didn't know? I got some good teachers out here, man. They tell me stuff, how to do stuff, man. But yeah, I have to do it sometime. I know how to do it. And the good thing about it, YouTube will tell you where it is in the video. They'll tell you. It's from this minute to 3 minutes or 2 minutes or whatever. It'll tell you. And then you have 3 choices. You can either mute it, you can put music over it, or you can delete it. So so I always just put music over it. So, they give you like 3 choices. Man, when I told you, send it to my Instagram, man. I had to play the whole video to get it off. Send it to my IG. Or send it to my phone. Yep. Or send it to my phone. Just DM me on IG. Yep, but like I say, man, I'm having fun with the platform, man. Never knew that I would have this much fun or meet this many people, And now when I go, wherever I go, people, hey, Catfish, how you doing? I watched your video. Blah, blah, blah. I'm getting out to more people now, man, because I be around. Go to my Instagram. It's right there. Just go to my Instagram page. It's right there, staring you in the face. So that's all I can tell you. It ain't no secret. The Instagram page, guys, is my business page. I said this 100 times. That's why my Instagram is different than my YouTube. Most of the times when you do social media, you have your same name on everything because it's easier to find. But I have my Instagram for my business way before I had my YouTube, like 2 years before I had my YouTube. Hey, Fly Roy, what's up? So that's why, a lot of people ask me why it's different. That's why it's different. I wasn't going to change my Instagram because my Instagram is my business page. So that's why I didn't change it. My TikTok is Catfish, same, Catfish Corner. My YouTube is Catfish Corner. So, but that's the reason why my Instagram and my YouTube are different. So, I'm just letting y'all guys know. Because I had my Instagram 2.5 years before YouTube. So I just left it the way it was because that's the name of my business too. So, Master Detailers. So that's why I left it. But yep. But yeah, it's right there. So either call me or you know, if you call the number, then you got it. Then you can just send it to me. But I take all suggestions and you know stuff to do. You know, but like I said, that mic thing, I gotta do that. That's next. I had some for my other phone, but when I got my new phone, they wouldn't work because of the connection port. So I found some that I like with the magnet. So because you can move it around, you can put it wherever. So found some of those. So on Amazon actually, I was looking. So, but like I said, the mic thing, I'm gonna do that. Find me a mic handle and just put the other mic in there. Then if I do an interview, then the other person can hold the mic. Cause like I said, that little I don't like that at all. Right. That's what I said. If anybody that wants my phone number, all they gotta do is go to my Instagram page. Remember I told you guys that people be DMing me and I don't even respond. I could show you DMs. People want me to do details. Don't DM me. Call me. I don't respond to DM and the number sitting right there. What? That's I don't understand that. Anybody that leaves me a message, I call back within 24 hours, probably less than that. But I always say, if you want some information on a detail, call, leave a message, and I will get back to you within 24 hours. So if you leave a message, then I'll know who it is. So, like I said, that's my business number. So that's why it's where it's at. Okay. Cool. It didn't come through yet, but anyway, yeah. But yeah, so like I said, if you got any questions, I have people hitting me up, calling me, asking me about different things. Some people I know, but then some people I don't know. How do you do this, and what would you use for this, and all that. But I tell them. But you know what? I'm gonna bring back the. Remember we did it for a little while. The what did I call it? Detailing tips from Catfish, whatever it was. I can't remember. I gotta go look at the lives. I was showing y'all some different stuff to use for different stuff. I might bring that back. So I don't know, but it's so much stuff to to that detailers know. That the average person don't know how to get this out, how to do this, how to do that. And I've been doing it since I was a kid. So I got a whole lot of years under my belt detailing. Too many. Me and some guys was talking about that today, and I was telling them some stuff to do this, that. They said, "Man, how you know that?" And man, I've been doing this a long time. It's different products that's made for one thing, and you can use it for another. Just like with the headlights. People say use toothpaste, use WD-40, use this, use that. Come on, man. Like I said, that uh polish, chrome polish works the best for me. And a friend of mine told me about that. That stuff is that stuff get it done. And you really don't have to use no power tools or nothing. But I'm gonna tell you, Sarah Cody sells one that's under $20, and I used it on old girl on the fog lights, because of everything on that car is original. And man, it cleaned them up like I took a picture of before and after. I ain't never posted it. Like I say, everything ain't for YouTube, but I might post it one day just to let y'all see how good that stuff is, man. That stuff is amazing. I showed it to y'all in one of the lives. I was in the garage. I showed you the package. They make a lot of stuff, man. It's under $20 because they're professional ceramic coating is what I got on the rental 2.0 on my Volkswagen. I spent 9 hours on that car when I first got it. I got a 5-year coating on that car. Took me 9 hours. That's why when people say you tell them $1,000 or $800 for ceramic coating, they look at you crazy. But it takes all day. Okay, it takes all day. I spent 9 hours on that Volkswagen. That's why it looked like it looked, and it water just flies off of it. I did everything: the car, the mirrors, the windshield, all the windows, the inside of the door jambs, the inside of the trunk. I did everything. Water will not stay on that car. I dry that car off in 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. For real. But that's my car. That's why I did it. But if you want to spend the money, it can be done. But people don't want to do it, man. Yep. 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 There you go, Michael Vaughn. I did a video. It's still on my channel. Yep. Mother's aluminum polish for the headlights, guys. I'm telling you, I did like 3 DIY videos. I did that one. I did how to debadge a car. I did that one. I don't do them that often, but yep. Old girl been ceramic coated too. Windows, windshield. When I go through rain, I only have to turn my windshield wipers on. When I went through that rain coming back from going to Midwest Fest and coming back, I never turned the windshield wipers on. Don't have to. But I use a professional grade on that. So, I mean, it's good to do. But y'all just start following you back. You can sand them, but that's too much extra, man. You don't have to. Hey, Cars and Coffee TV, I just followed you back. On Instagram. So we'll stay in touch. But no, it's a lot of ways to do the headlights, guys. But when I tell y'all something, I'm making it easy so anybody can do it. Yeah, if you want it done right, you gotta sand it with 3 different types. But dang, it don't take all that, because most people never let their headlights get to that point. I've seen some bad headlights, guys. I've seen some really bad headlights that you can't help. But not 8 times out of 10, they not bad. Usually just rubbing compound will do it. But this is the key that nobody does. Once you do them, if you don't put something over it, it's going to just come right back in 6 months. That's why whenever I do somebody's car, as far as detailing, if I correct it, if I do a headlight correction, I always put professional grade ceramic coating on top of it, and it'll last 2-3 years. You'll clean your oh, okay. TD, let me know how those work. I'm telling you, man, unfreaking believable. I just did a 2010 Hyundai. Remember I told you the little old lady, she 81. I did her car, and she smokes. So all that smoke was on the windows. I got a towel. Matter of fact, when I see CJ, I'm gonna give him a couple of. I gave some to Jessica. I gave Jessica 4 of them, and I also gave. I blessed Jessica with 4 of them, and I blessed Andrew with 4 of them, brand new. And neither one of them got back to me on how they work. See that? See what that? Come on, man. And I told that time I saw Jessica, I said, Jessica, how the towels work? They work. I mean, you got my number. You could have called me and let me know how they work. And I was in Coldwater the last time I saw him. I said, tell him Andrew's officially fired because he ain't, and he got my number too. He ain't called me back and tell me how the towels work. And I blessed him with them. Didn't charge him nothing. But I got some towels, man. They strictly for windows, man. Whew. Wow. One of these days, I'm going to show y'all, do a little demonstration. Crazy. They for windows only. It's a waffle towel. And Jessica used them. I seen them in one of the videos. When she was doing CJ car, she used them. But dang, you could have called me and said, hey, thanks, Catfish. I appreciate you. But, that's how people do. Anytime somebody do anything for me, I always call them, text them, and thank them. Anybody, I don't care what it is. You do something for me, or help me do something, I'm a reach out and say, hey, thanks, I appreciate you, blah, 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 blah. But it's okay. Both of them officially fired. I got them from you, man. My boy Philly Ocean, man, he master detailer. He could come. He can put that on the back of his shirt. Not G&G master detailer, just master detailer. He been doing it 30 years, but I still been doing it longer than him. But them things are nice. But some people still use newspaper, but then some people still use what I was using a real nice towel that I bought, and it's a Canon towel. Oh yeah, it's a Canon towel, but I always put it in the wash machine and wash it, and it's softer than make it softer than a microfiber. Guys, this is a true story, and I probably told you this before. I was at a car meet, and I was wiping off old girl with a Canon towel, and some guy ran over there and said, whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? I said, excuse me? I said, first of all, this is my car. If I want to wipe it off with this towel, I can do it. It's my car. And he said, man, you're going to scratch the paint. I said, hold on. I went and got a brand new microfiber out of a bag. And I said, rub this and rub this towel. He freaked out. Man, how did you do that? What? Can't tell you. Ain't none of your business. I do it because this was before they came out with the drying towels. They got the microfiber huge drying towels now that everybody use. Come on, TD, you crazy. This was before that. So I used to go to the store, buy the big Canon bath towels like you use when you get out the shower. I'd buy 5 of them. I'd take them home, wash them, put a whole overload with fabric softener, soften them boys up. Them boys were softer than the doggone microfiber, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a lot of tricks to detailing. For real. I still got one. It's in the trunk of old girl right now. But I got some drying towels, but I like a chamois. I'm OG. I just like drying my car off with a chamois. Me and a couple people went round and round about that. Chamois do not scratch. Now, I'm going to tell you, a natural chamois, if you don't wet it completely, you might scratch your paint. But I use man-made chamois that never gets dry. It goes in a plastic container so it never gets dry. So anytime I get ready to use it, it's already wet. Come on, man. I dry the Volkswagen off in less than 5 minutes. The whole car, everything. Windows. I use the orange tiles on the windows, but the rest of the car, come on. Yep, Philly Ocean one blessed me with those, man. So I ain't turned, and he actually told me to give Jessica some and Andrew. So that's what I did. So I gave Jessica some. I went up there for something and I saw it, and I didn't see Andrew. So when actually I gave Andrew his when CJ was shooting the promo for the red wide body Trackhawk and the blue Trackhawk. I was actually there when they shot the promos, but I gave Andrew his that day while I was there. So I told him use them and let me know. But hey, it is what it is, man. Like I say, man, there's a lot of the rubber what are good. Rubber ones what? What you talking about? Oh, but there were some good tiles, man. They windows only. That's all I use them for. Yep, I use it's called an absorber. You can buy them at anywhere. You can buy them at Walmart. You can buy them at the that's the name of it. It's a man-made chamois, but it stays in a container and it never gets dry. Because I had problems. I used to use natural chamois, but you hang them up and they get dry. And then you got to make sure you get them all the way wet and all that. Man, I ain't got time for that. I take this sucker out the doggone, and I wash it out every week. At the end of every week, I wash it out. Yep, I wash it out. Get the little, it don't be that much dirt or nothing in it, but I just wash it. There you go, Red. There you go. A lot of people been using. I've been using about that long too. I got 2 of them, right? I got 3 of them. I got 1 in the old girl, and I got 2 in the rental 2.0. I bought a new one, but then I had a blue one that was in the trunk of the rental, the original rental. So when I cleaned the trunk out, I found it, but the case is broke. A whammy? Nah, I don't mess with them, man. Chamois, yeah, chamois. Yep, I do too. That's all I use. I got drying towels too. I got a big one and a little one. Those are good too, though. But like I said, I made my own drying towel back in the day. Yep, and that's how I did it. If you guys ever want to try it, try it. But Canon is probably the #1 bath towel in America. They expensive. They ain't cheap. But it's soft to begin with. But once you put some fabric softener in that bad boy, man, it's softer. It's softer. Yep. It's softer than a doggone microfiber, man. That happened to me like 2-3 times. People was running on, man, stop. Get out of here. First of all, you ain't supposed to be coming over here. It's my car dried off what I want to dry it off with. But when they feel it, they be like, how did you do that? I said, I can't tell you that. Yep. But Canon. Cannon. Canon towels. They one of the softest bath towels you can buy in America. They've been around forever. Yep. Go, you can get them from, I don't know, anywhere. Walmart, any bath and body, ask for Canon towels. When you see the price, you're going to cry though, but that's what I used to use. I got one, as a matter of fact, next time I do the garage, I'm going to go back in the garage maybe next week or the week after. I'm going to let you see it. It's a big old towel. I mean, that towel is huge. And it's white too, guys. So, yeah. But like I said, I got small drying towels and I got my chamois. But, I got certain towels for the wheels, certain towels for the windows, certain towels for the car. You don't mix them. Just like when you wash your car, you don't use the same water that you use for the wheels on the car. Yeah, I know, but canning towels. But I'm just saying, you don't use the same water. I had to learn that the hard way when I first started my detail, but I don't know what I was thinking about. I got a separate little bucket like this for the wheels with all my little brushes, and then I got wash water in a bigger bucket. But like I say, when I do your car, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wet it down. I'm gonna get the foam cannon out. Well, I'm gonna do the wheels and tires first. See, it's a debate going on too, guys, on what you do first. Some people do the wheels last. Some people do the wheels first. We had a debate on that. I never do the wheels last. I always do the wheels first because they're done already. First thing I do, clean the wheels, scrub the black wall. Then I get my brushes out, clean the rims, the barrels, and all that. Right? Rinse them off, done. I ain't got to worry about that no more. Then I wet the car down, get the foam cannon out, foam cannon the whole car. Then I go to my wash bucket with my mitt, or I have a microfiber handle, long handle that I can reach the top, all that. Yeah. Then after that, if it needs claying, I'll clay it with a clay mitt while the soap is on it, because you use the soap that you wash in the car with as lubricant for the clay mitt. So if I'm claying it, I'll do it then. It's all in one. I'll use the clay mitt, go over the whole car, windows, everything, get all that done. Then I'll rinse the car off, all the soap off of it. Then I'll dry it. I got an air dryer. I mean, a leaf blower that I use. Blow all the water out of the mirrors, the door, trim all that. Then I check it. Run my finger up. If it's cool, then I'll put on what I'm gonna put on. Either I'm gonna put a sealant on it. If you automatically get that with a detail from me. It's called a polymer sealer that was the precursor for the ceramic. Now, that's the damn near good as ceramic. I'm gonna tell you, for real, for real. Yep, it's made by McGuire's. I buy it in the gallon thing. But anyway, if not, then I'm gonna put the ceramic on it if you want me to do ceramic on your car. Then I put it on, no machine, no ceramic. So I put it on by hand, take it off by hand. Either the polymer sealer or the ceramic. Then after that, I'm done. Then after that, Pimpin' TV will do his thing on the inside, whether it's cloth, leather, whatever. I let him do his thing on the inside, and then while the sealer is curing or the ceramic is curing, then he'll do the inside, and then I'll address the tires. Put the tire shine on, da-da-da-da. Any little spot I miss, wipe that. Then tires are done, tires and rims are done. Then if the engine needs doing, I'll address that. So, yeah. Then after he gets done with the inside, then we'll walk around and see what all we got to do, then we done. Simple. It don't take that long. 3 hours, 4 hours maybe. It depends on how dirty the inside is, but it's simple. It's simple. It ain't, it's not rocket scientist, but, people don't, I don't know. I love what I do when I clean your car. I clean your car like it's mine. All my cars immaculate. All of them. They old, but they clean as hell. All of them. Even my old two Infiniti, black paint, original paint, never been painted. That black, you can see yourself in it. So, and it got the polymer sealer on it. But, it is what it is. It's all about the products, man. You can't buy no, if you buy anything, if you go bargain basement, you're going to get bargain basement results. If you use good products, you're going to get good results. That's all it is, too. I got 2 buffers. Y'all know that. I got a DA buffer and a big boy buffer. Man, I don't use the big boy buffer unless the paint is really bad. My DA buffer handles everything. So, and you got different pads for different applications. You got a blue pad, a black pad, a pink pad, an orange pad, all that. Each pad is for different things, but a lot of people don't know that. But we'll get into that at a later date. But I'm going on a rant right now. But I'm just saying, it's easy, man. It's easy. And the thing about it, I found out people want bargain basement. They want something for nothing. I tell them a price and they look at me like I'm crazy. Call a detail shop, see what they tell you. So all I tell them, if you think I'm high, and first of all, I'm coming to your house. You ain't got to go to the detail shop, drop the car off, have somebody come get you and all that. I'm coming to you. You can watch me do it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So, and my price is reasonable. Very. So some people say I should charge more, but it ain't even about that. It's about the service. You know, I got price for this, and everything's included. You know, sometimes you go to a detail shop and it's $3 per mat. Man, I told that one dude, get out of here with that crap, man. What kind of detail shop you running? Nah, I got one price. I got car price, small SUV price, large SUV price, minivan price. Yeah. And everything's included. Ain't no hidden nothing. You know what I'm saying? But some people still don't want to pay. So if you don't want to pay, I don't care. Go to the alley guy. Let him do it. Scratch your paint up and all that. You know. So, I ain't never burnt through no paint. I ain't never scratched nobody's car. And y'all know, when I did Roseanne, remember that car? I'm going to tell you, I actually surprised myself because that was my first time ever doing acrylic paint job, acrylic enamel paint job. My first time when I did Roseanne. Go back and look at that video. It's up there. Come on, man. Come on, man. Either you know what you're doing or you don't know what you're doing. You can see the clouds on that bad boy. But I had a lot of masking to do. I had a lot of extracurricular stuff. But I had that car on fleek. Y'all know I did. Go back and watch the video. It took me, I was at his house from, I got there at 9 o'clock. And I think I got done probably about 3. Somewhere around in there. You know? And like I say, through the magic of YouTube, I showed y'all the process. But then after that, I said, I'll get back with you guys in a second. Then I showed you when it was done. But I was there from like 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And enamel is, and I'm going to tell you something else. Fiberglass is also a horse of a different, it's a different animal, man. Fiberglass, doing paint correction on fiberglass and paint correction on old school paint is either you know what to do or you're going to F it up. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you guys. And that was my first time ever doing an enamel paint job. Ever in life. And he couldn't believe, Stunner couldn't believe it. He said, man, what? Come on, man. Go back and watch the video. It's up there. That car was looking so good. Looked like it just got painted, man. Like I say, when you wet sand a buffer car, man, all you doing is disturbing the clear coat. That's all you doing. You're not going burning through the paint or nothing. You just disturbing the clear coat. Guys, that's why you got all grades of sandpaper. You got 1,500, 2,000, 1,000, all that. And they got numbers for a reason. Got numbers for a reason. But, yep. I did a couple of Corvettes. A couple of them. Both of them was black. Had them on blast. Matter of fact, I just did the doors on a Equinox. Let me show you the photos. Maybe, I don't know if you can see them or not. Let me show you. This is crazy, man. If you didn't know that was there, you wouldn't know. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see this. Okay, no. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see this. I don't know. No, y'all ain't better see it. But if you see me one day, I'll show you the pictures. Came out amazing. And I worked on that sucker for 3.5 hours using different, you know, uh, grades of sandpaper. You start hot, you low, start medium, and then go lower. The higher the number, the finer the sandpaper. But it's easy, man. That's easy work. But I enjoy it though. I enjoy detailing cars, man. I do. I enjoy it because I know what I'm doing. Sometimes you gotta mask off some stuff, and sometimes you don't. But when you gotta mask off stuff, especially on old school cars, you gotta like you gotta cover if it got a nice top on it, you gotta mask it off, gotta cover it up. Because when you buffing, it creates a lot of dust. So 9 times out of 10, when you get through paint correcting a whole car, you gotta wash the whole car all over again after you get through, doing what you do because so much dust from the compound. I mean, it's a lot of work, man. That's why detail shops charge what they charge. People don't want to pay. People don't want to pay, man. But hey, I tell you, if you don't want to pay my price, go see somebody else, and they're gonna charge you double. But then they call you back and say, "Oh man, I called so and so." So. But too bad. I don't want your business now because I gave you a price and you thought it was too much. So you went and called a detail shop, and they charge you. They told you $150 or $200 more than I said. I don't even want your business. Go to them. I get it all the time, guys. All the time. That's too much. Okay, go let somebody else do it. But I'm personalized. I'm coming to your house or your business. I'm coming to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing everything with water, electricity, everything. I'm coming to you. But, that's okay. I don't worry about that, man, because I get enough business. And all my regular clients and people that have ever used me before, if it was 3-4 years ago, I'm still going, even though prices went up, since you are a customer, I'm still going to do right by you. But all the new customers, they the ones got to pay the price. So that's just how I run my business. Go check my website, guys. I got a website. Go check it out. Google it. I mean, a lot of people, I've heard people say I got a fly by night business. Okay, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something on camera. G&G Master Detailers. Where did it go? Let me do it again. Why didn't it come up? It is right here. G&G Master Detailers. For your car, truck, van, or SUV, got the number. We will schedule a time to detail your vehicle at your home or business. Yep. It's right there on Google. It's right there. You gotta do is Google it. It'll come up. Hey, check this out. Check this out, guys. Check this out. Review. Check this out. See, I can't make this ish up. I always tell you that's one of my favorite words. Reviews for G&G Master Detailers show a positive reputation for detailing, highlighting their ability to restore vehicles to a like new condition and their affordability. Customers frequently praise the company's attention to detail and the significant transformation of their cars. However, a few reviews mention that some tasks may be overlooked, but not all expectations for specific packages were not fully met. Customers report G&G restores vehicles to like new condition The services are affordable, attention to detail. I'm reading it right here on Google. I ain't got a lot to it's right there. So, are you? Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. Got a website too. ggmasterdetailers.com. Go check it out. 3 page, 3 pages. It's got a page showing cars. They got a pricing page and everything. Come on. Yep. 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 Let me see. Any more reviews? Yep. So there you go, guys. Been in business 20 what? I've been detailing cars since I was 17. But I actually had my business since 22 years. Actually had the business. Yes, my name is copyrighted too. So nobody else can get that name but me. I crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's. Yep. And the G&G stands for Jeffrey and Jeffrey. Pimpin' TV is my son. His name is the same as mine. So, yeah. He's the vice president of the company. So, I'm the president and CEO, and he's the vice president. Yep. So, there you go. Like I said, I just want to clear up a little something today since people, I mean, not for you guys, but maybe might be some new people in here that, you know, I can't make it up. I can't make it up, man. It's right there. Check it out for yourself. But being in business is cool sometimes, but then again, sometimes it ain't. And I had my business for 22 years. So, you know, and I got a lot of customers all over, you know, all races, you know, but all of them know when we come do your car, it's gonna be done right. You know, so that's the way I roll, man. I pride myself in that one. Y'all already know one of my other things is I always say attention to detail. That's on anything. Just, you know, some cars, when you look at them, you see certain stuff, that's attention to detail. Like the trim or the door handle or this, that, and other. I call that attention to detail. We take care of everything, man. Cars, trucks. I don't do motorcycles and I don't do boats. I have done 2 motorcycles for a friend of mine that are already clients that they asked me to do them, but I would never do another one for nobody. And I'll never do another boat for nobody. Because people don't want to pay you for a boat. You charge a person by the footage. A 10-foot boat ain't going to be the same price as a 25-foot boat. And a 25-foot boat ain't going to be the same price as a 40-foot boat. I'm just telling you. I've done 2 boats for a client that I always was a client, and they had a boat. Never do. That's 2 things I would never ever do again. No motorcycles and no boats, so don't even ask. But everything else, I can handle. Truck, SUV, van, you know, car. I can handle all that. But those 2 things, never do them again. I did 2 boats and 2 motorcycles. But I'll never do another. They worse than a car. Because you got so much, you know, intricacy, this, you know, no. And people charge a lot of money to detail motorcycles too. But those are 2 vehicles. If you ever want to inquire, don't inquire about those 2 because I'll tell you point blank, don't do them, ain't thinking about doing them, ain't gonna never do them. But yeah, that's just a little insight. But cars and stuff, oh yeah, I take care of you on a car. That's easy. That's easy. That's easy peasy. See, now that you mention that, a lot of people do not understand that. They don't. And I do a lot of detailing for some of my clients that have multiple cars. When they trade them in, they always call me. Say, Catfish, can you come by and spruce up my whip? Because I'm fixing to trade it in. You ain't lying. You get more money if the car is already clean than you will if they got to do some work, especially major work. If it's clean, they can take it from you and put it on the lot. You're gonna get probably $1,000 to $2,000 more. That's for real. That's on a real tip. You hit the head of the nail with the hammer on that one. I've had a lot of my clients call me and say, "Hey man, could you come by?" Yep, 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 yep. That's true. Because sometimes you spend the average on a used car should be about 2.5, 3 hours, even if it's bad. Because you got to do the inside, you got to vacuum it, you got to do this, you got to do that. Then you got to, if some of them need buffing, you got to buff them, blah, 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 blah. That takes a little while. But if your car already, what they say, showroom ready, you're going to get more money. You're going to get at least $1,500 to $2,000 more. And that you mentioned it, that's a true story. That's a true statement. I've done it for quite a few of my, But why would you want to take your car in there and it's dirty? That's a reflection on you. Guys, I've done some cars look like the person they never vacuumed them out, and the car 10 years old. It looked like the beach or where the driver's side floor mat is. You hear me? That much stuff. That's crazy. Windows, dirty. Back seat, dirty. I'm telling you. I cannot ride around in a dirty car. When my car gets so dirty, I get tired looking at it, then I go do something to it. I can't ride around a dirty car, man. Even my daily driver got to be clean. My car clean on the inside. Even when I was working in the mill, man, you never knew that car ever went in the mill, guys. I drove that car, but I ain't driving in the mill that long because I got it in 16, and I only drove it in the mill like 2.5 years. But you know how you can see a mill car with all that red stuff on it? Nobody never knew that car went in the mill, bro, because I always kept it clean. Undercarriage, washed, car clean on the inside. Old car, but clean. When I sold it to the young lady, I ain't had to detail it because it wasn't dirty. Just saying. My Volkswagen right now is clean as hell on the inside. Ain't nothing in there. It's nothing in there because I'm not a clutterer. I don't, But yeah, man, like I say, man, everybody do what they do, But I just wanted to let y'all see the Google. So in case y'all was, oh yeah, I know. Hey, T, did you clean your windows yet? Yeah. Oh, they got some stuff. They make some stuff that you can clean the salt. Hey. Cars and Coffee. I'm finna give y'all, it's after 10 o'clock, but I'm finna give y'all a tip that I do on all my clients' cars. I'm gonna tell you what you do, especially when you get a brand new car. If you don't have all-weather mats, if you got the tweed mats and stuff, some of them, they say the name of the car, go to the dollar store, buy you a carpet remnant. They cost like $5. They might be $7 now. Carpet remnant, it's a carpet square, it's a remnant. Square. Whatever color, put it over the floor mat. Your feet will never touch the floor mat. Then when they get bad, what you do? If you can clean them, scrub them, clean them. If you can't, throw them away, go spend $15 more. One of my clients had a Toyota. He leased it. Right? When the guy came to the house to inspect it, he could not understand why the floor mats looked like nobody's feet had never touched them. And I told the guy, I said, the reason why is because I'm the one take care of the cars. So I went to the Dollar Tree or Dollar General and bought 4 carpet remnants, 2 for the front, 2 for the back. The floor mats was in the car the whole 2.5 years he had the lease, but nothing never touched them. So when the dude came to look at them, they look like the mats in there. That's simple. That's easy. I tell everybody that. The remnant takes about that, but even though my dumb butt didn't do it in old girl, but that's okay. But everybody else, I'm gonna do it this time because I ain't messing my floor mats up no more. You know, but the passenger seat, don't nobody hardly never get in there anyway. But yeah, the Toyota was just as white as it was when he picked the car up. And the guy, when I took it back to the, it was actually a Lexus. When I took it back to the dealership, the guy couldn't believe it. And I told him that's what I did. No, I ain't talking about no weather check. I said I get carpet remnants. They like a welcome mat, but they made out of carpet. And you put them over, it'll cover the whole floor mat. Man, please. You ain't never got to do nothing. But yep, that's what I do for my clients. All weather mats are nice. You know, I got them in the rental 2.0. The Volkswagen ones came with all weather mats. They cool. I'm gonna leave them like that. I just when they get dirty, I just take them, spray them down, brush them off, put them back in. You know, but I'm just saying that's a little tip. That's the detailing tip of the day. You know, if you get that's what I'm gonna do. I got a little piece of something to put over. I'm beating on the mats right now when I put them back in the car, but I'll be fine. Yep. But that's just a little tip, man. If you get a nice car, just do it like that. And then you won't have to worry about it. You can keep the floor mat in there. Just put something over it, keep it moving. But I found out that was easy. Then, like I say, they made out of carpet so you can clean them, probably scrub them a couple of times. And after that, throw them away, get you some out. What's $20, $25, $20, something like that. That's easy. Cover it up. Never get it. I don't know why I ain't do it in old girl, but I'm gonna do it this time. Cause I'm gonna show y'all the mat. The mat on the driver's side tore up from the floor up. But that's from 19 years of me putting my feet on it. And I'm gonna show you the passenger side mat. It looked like brand new. Cause nobody hardly ever rides in the car. But this time I'm covering it up. I'm gonna cover it up and it'll be done. Then I won't have to worry about it no more. Yep. Yeah, it's a carpet remnant. You can find them at any dollar store. Just go back in and you see them. You can get them any color. You can get them black. You can get them, if you got black interior, get a black one. If you got like a beige interior, they make a beige one. You know, you can buy them. They like, the last time I checked, they were like $7. If you buy 2 just for the front, that's $14. Come on now. Easy. Yep. All right, guys, I'm over my time. Let me get up out of here, man. Oh yeah, but all weather mats are overrated. And you know, WeatherTech, they got Husky liners. They got 2 or 3 different, you know, off brands. But you know, the Volkswagen is the first time I ever had any that came with the car. Because I usually, like I said, you can buy them at the store. They're just regular, you know, rubber mats. But one thing about them, guys, when you got your dress shoes on, that rubber will mess the back of your shoe up on the right side, bro. So that's why the carpet mats are better, because especially when you got a $150 pair for Ferragamos on or something. The rubber mats terrible, man. Think about that too. That's another little tip. See? That right foot, that accelerator foot, the back of heel gonna get messed up. But I'm just messing with y'all, man. But anyway, man, let me get up out of here. Yeah, but them rubber mats still kill the back of your $150, $200 pair of nice shoes, too. But anyway, man, guys, let me get up out of here, man. Like I always say when I get off of here, salute to the veterans, first of all. And like I said, if you got a beef with somebody, squash it. But if you feel like it ain't, don't worry about it. But if you do, it'll be a load lifted off. And also, be nice to everybody, even though they not nice to you. Good night, Taurus. But like I said, to get a blessing, you always gotta be a blessing. To get a blessing, you gotta be a blessing. All right, cause but like I said, if you can play it forward sometime, it'll make you feel good. You ain't gotta film it, you ain't gotta publicize it, but just do it if you can. Cause I told you I did it before a bunch of times, and it made me feel so good. Never publicized it, never filmed it, nothing. I ain't got time for that. But like I said, I will see you guys next Sunday, same bat time, same bat channel. And like I said, I hope everybody has a safe, blessed, and prosperous week this week. All right, guys, with that being said, this video is over. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.